Hi, I'm Val and I run a company called Chicken School in Swindon.
Chicken school. Is it a school for chickens? Are we educating chickens here?
We're educating people. Come on. Come on, Bridget.
This is from your house. We're standing in a very beautiful garden in Swindon. I can hear the road, which isn't too far away. And I can't believe that I'm surrounded by beautiful chickens. It just doesn't seem right, Val, somehow. Do many people keep chickens in their back garden in Swindon?
Lots of people keep chickens in their back garden in Swindon. It's got very popular.
And Wiltshire as well, throughout Wiltshire?
And Wiltshire, all through the country.
Now, before I got here today, I thought, OK, Val knows her chickens rather well. She's got chickens in her garden. To be honest, her garden might be a bit of a state, might be a bit bare, sorry to say, and, you know, pecked to death by the chickens. I'm surrounded by beautiful trees and plants and flowers. You have grass, you've got beautiful grass, and then dotted around now and again you'll see a chicken just milling around the garden. How come? How come you've got such a lovely garden, but you keep chickens as well?
It's all about getting the right chicken to suit you. Think of your expectations of what you want for a chicken and then find that chicken.
Now we're standing here in the pouring rain, unfortunately. We're looking out at a lovely little chicken house. Tell me about your chickens. They're rather unusual looking.
Yes, these are called Peking Bantams, and they've got feathered feet. So the feathered feet actually inhibit them from scratching the garden to pieces.
That's a good thing. That's why you've still got grass.
Yes.
They're lovely, aren't they? And they come in a variety of colours.
All different types of colours. You can see over there you've got a lavender type one, you've got a brown laced one, you've got a buff type, you've got a partridge one. They come in all types of colours.
They look really cuddly as well. They look quite fat, but I'm sure that's just their feathers. They look like they're wearing leg warmers.
Yes, they're very attractive. They're absolutely wonderful for that garden keeper and a family.
So then, Val, how did you get into chickens?
About 10 years ago, I suddenly thought I'd like to just have some chickens. Always wanted chickens. Moved into this house with a bigger garden, so away I went.
Why chickens? Why not a dog? Why not a cat? What was it about them?
I've also got a dog. But chickens, you get eggs from them, they're great fun, they're just moving ornaments in the garden, there's just so much benefits from them. Not only do you just get fresh eggs, I love the fact that you've got the recycling part where all their droppings and bedding go into the compost heap, which feeds the vegetables and the flowers. They eat the vegetables, which colours their yolk naturally and gives them valuable vitamins, and they eat all the bugs in the garden.
So really, it's a bit of a cycle then, a life cycle of your garden.
It certainly is.
So these chickens here, do they all have names?
Yes, they do. We have Polly, Annabelle, Top Chick, Susie and Bridget, because she's a midget.
She's the smallest one. She's a lovely caramel colour. And they all get on pretty well?
Yes, they do, although you can see there's a little bit of bullying because I've just introduced 2 more. So that's taken me about 2 months trying to mix them, because if I actually put them in first of all, they would be a free-for-all and it wouldn't be very pleasant for the chickens or for the owners. Some people actually say put them in at night or spray them with vinegar and they'll smell different and won't recognise them and they'll come in as strangers. But chickens aren't stupid. In the morning, even though they may smell pickled, there will be a free-for-all.
But they'll eventually settle in, will they, and become a unit?
They will.
So what kind of people come to chicken school then?
We get all types of people. We get families, people on their own, just couples. We get people from small holdings. We get people from pet shops, schools, colleges, all various types of people, even people with special needs, dyslexic or learning abilities.
And why do you think it's becoming so popular? There seems to be a bit of an explosion, really.
I think most people are quite concerned on production methods. They are concerned with what they're eating, and I think people are realising how easy it can be to keep chickens. There are some simple things that you need to understand first of all. There is quite a steep learning curve and you can make a lot of mistakes, and this is where Chicken School comes in and can help people to pick the right breed, pick the right housing and understand preventative methods to keep them healthy and laying nice fresh eggs.
What are some of the most common mistakes that people make with chickens?
One, selecting the wrong breed. Another one is the wrong housing. Another one is giving them the wrong feed. Another one is not being preventative and having problems such as mites which obviously can make them quite ill and anemic.
You say different breeds. I mean, does one chicken breed really vary to another?
Certainly does. You can get tame ones, you can get aggressive ones, you can get what's called clean legs, whereas my one's got feathered feet. You've got other ones that don't have any feathers on their feet at all.
Does that kind of give you an indication as to what their temperament's going to be like? Or are they very individual?
They are very individual breeds. So you can certainly get the ones that are very aggressive and wouldn't be particularly good for pets. You can get ones that are very good egg layers, even through winter. You can get different sizes, different colour eggs. There's various choices.
What colour eggs do your lot lay?
Like a light brown.
And they're very friendly. They're all sitting in their house at the moment, all nestled together. And we've got your dog here, just wandering around as well. This is something I never thought I would see. In fact, he's right at the front of the cage door now. In fact, he's going in. He's put his head in. They don't mind at all. How come?
They are used to him. They know that Ben is not going to hurt them.
I didn't think that dogs and chickens would... If this was a cartoon situation, Ben would be chasing these chickens around the garden non-stop.
Not all dogs can get on with chickens. It does depend on the breed. Obviously, you need to train them and make sure they're not going to be chasing the chickens around. You don't want your chickens stressed out.
That there's no cockerel around. How come?
Cockerels are not good for your back garden keeper. One, it's not fair on the neighbours, and in fact under the Environmental Health Act it comes under noise pollution, so not advisable to get a cockerel. Plus your girls won't be the same with a cockerel. They wouldn't be so tame because those girls will be as harem.
I once got chased by a cockerel down a paddock. It was the most terrifying experience of my life. I was trying to help a duck, which had a dodgy leg, over a little barrier to get into its house. And he went for me, he just flew for me, so I'm glad you haven't got a cockerel. So for people who want to keep chickens in their back garden for the purpose of having them around as moving ornaments around the garden, but also laying eggs, I mean, how many eggs do they lay a week, roughly?
Again, it depends on the breed. At the moment, we're getting our chickens, we're probably getting an egg about every day, every other day. It normally takes about 24 to 26 hours for a chicken to produce an egg.
Should we go and have a look?
Should we go and have a look?
Yeah,
Yes.
Let's have a look. How exciting. Does it ever tire for you going to collect the eggs? Is it always exciting?
Always exciting.
We just had to come around the back of the house and just opened up
there
the
we
side
have
door.
An egg.
That's a perfect egg. It's quite a small egg, isn't it? But a perfect sort of creamy colour.
Yes, this is a smallish egg because they're bantams. So the egg size is certainly determined by the breed that you've got.
What do they taste like? Are they different from the eggs you get in the supermarkets?
Absolutely delicious. The yolk is actually bigger because of this breed, and also it's a lovely orangey yellow. It's not a pale yolk at all. Looks really appetising. And that's again because of the greens that I give them that naturally colour it. Normally you would find if you're buying your eggs the yolk would be coloured because of a colourant they put in the feed.
Well, the rain's getting heavier now, Val, so should we move inside and talk more about chicken school?
Wonderful.